Okay, let's finish up this tank top. Okay, so today we're going to finish up these, the tank top. And we start that by making sure we have all of our lights on. And we need to stabilize the armholes so that they have flow. And the best way I know to do that is to bring out the appropriate number of needles. In this case, for the armholes, is 44 and 44. Going to knit across. Open all of the latches. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take each of the armholes, so all four, and I'm going to hang them over 44 and 44, easing them over these stitches. It's your call if you just want to grab the edge stitch or the last two stitches. I'm going to grab the last two. I think. It's your call. To bring the stitch all the way out, we're going to be knitting across. At tension 10, and then we're going to latch tool it to make it tight. So that's the first one. I'm going to move the camera so you can see what I'm doing, and then we'll get going. Okay, so I'm just going to show you a little bit more. Make sure you're at the armhole. Grabbing and just easing. If you have a linker, you just put each armhole on the linker over the same number of linker stitches, and then you just link it. And you will be doing the same thing that I'm doing here. Skipping. Okay, and to be clear, the right side, so the side where you see all the tucks, is pointing towards you. Okay, so it's all eased on. Bringing them all forward, putting in yarn, tension 10, all forward, holding onto my yarn tail, and knitting across. Now the joy of latch tooling all of this. going towards the carriage. I am going to snip pull forward and latch tool. Not exactly exciting, so I will get this done and then we will come back and do the next two, actually three, and then we have the front neck, so the front neckline and the back neckline will also be done over their required number of stitches. I find it a lot easier to do these armholes and the front neckline and the back neckline before I sew up the shoulder seams. So you got the idea? We'll come back when I'm done this piece. Alright, so here we go, the last few stitches. And I keep pulling too hard. Oop, sorry if my head's in the way. Okay, and then this is the last one. Okay. Hold it onto the latch tool, pull the tail, and then pull it through. When I go to do the this part here, I will make sure to put the yarn tail, both yarn tails, into the seam. Alright, now I'm going to do the next armhole. So, same direction. Grabbing 2 onto 44. Grabbing 2 onto 44. Dropping a piece. And now just easing it on. You get the idea. We'll come back when this piece is further along. Okay, so I have the second armhole of the, I believe this is the front. Nope, this is the back of the back on the machine. Into the carriage, tension 10, knit across 1 row. And now latch tool, just like before. I'm not going to bring these all the way forward, just a little ways. And then leaving the last one not forward. All right, goes all back. Maybe now I won't pull so hard. And this one is a little sticky. And there I pulled them off again. Okay, I will pause and then I'll come back. Okay. Cutting myself a little bit. And then pulling it through. There we go. So, you can see now that the armhole isn't as wavy. So it's stabilized. And it's not doing the weird thing that they do. I'm now going to do the back piece off camera. It's the same width, 44 and 44. And then we will do the front neckline and the back neckline. Okay, this is the last armhole. Come on, babe. There we go. Nothing spectacular, just going to latch tool going towards the shoulder seam. Well, you get the idea. Okay, so here is the last few stitches. Now, if you did put this part backwards, it's okay. Just make sure they all match, and then you won't have any issues. Okay. This one. And pulling it through. All right, so now we need to figure out how many we need for the front neck part. The armholes are stable. Now we do the necklines.